The legislature adjourned March 13th. What are your duties as a legislator over the interim?
Well, largely my duties are to continue the work that we do here in the legislature and bring that message back out to our constituents back up in the 10th district. So I'll be traveling around essentially to every corner of the district, giving people legislative updates and letting them know what happened in this latest legislative session and what to look forward to in the next legislative session. I'll also be seeking out ideas and thoughts from them regarding what their priorities are so I can bring those priorities back here next year. You know, that's something that I see as the biggest part of my job is constituent contact and carrying their message. So and it's something that I just take a lot of value in, is having that face-to-face communication. Education is one of my focuses, of course, and as a member of the K-12 Education Committee, I plan on doing school visits and continuing my contact and communication with all levels of the education system, working with our school district superintendents and various school boards to do everything I can to reduce the regulations and do as much as I can to restore local control. Along with that, I also work on my appointment boards, especially Community Economic Revitalization Board. That's a board that I'm very happy to be on because that's about growing jobs in my district and bringing resources to my district to grow jobs. So that's something that I will continue to focus on, as well as my appointment to the Military and Veterans Affairs Board. So those are all things that I'll continue to work on during the interim.
How can constituents reach you during the interim?
Well, my office is always open here in Olympia, and I have almost daily contact with my legislative aide, Tanya Smith. So they can continue to contact me by telephone, through my legislative aide, or by email or text, and I'm also on social media.
What, if anything, will you be working on for the 2015 legislative session?
I'm always looking for ideas and ways to reduce the impact on our local school districts. And that's something that I really take to heart and will continue to work with my local school districts on. You know, this year I introduced a budget proviso that will bring a study to study the number of audits and the duplicative information developed in those audits that we require of our local school districts. So as a result of that study, I plan on bringing some legislation to reduce the number of audits and to try to streamline our local school districts' efforts in that respect. I will also be working on some career and tech issues within our local school districts and do everything I can to try to smooth the road for our students to make them college and life ready.